Your employees' financial stress impacts their job performance and affects your company's bottom line. Personal financial problems among a few employees wouldn't typically be your concern. But according to a study from PricewaterhouseCoopers, employees are struggling with debt, and financial stress has emerged as a major work distraction. Sadly, while you might think that your higher paid performers are immune, the study reveals otherwise. Financial distractions and resulting levels of stress cause a loss of productivity across the board and have a direct impact on employee health and absenteeism. The study found that 29% said their personal financial issues have been a distraction at work. 61% are stressed about their financial situation overall. 49% are finding it difficult to meet their household expenses on time. And 36% of people making over $100,000 or more say it's also a challenge for them to meet their household expenses. 24% use credit cards to buy monthly necessities they can't otherwise afford. 50% carry consistent balances on credit cards and say they have difficulty getting those balances down. 42% say they have difficulty paying even the minimum credit card payments on time. 35% are not saving for retirement, and 38% say they are saving even less this year than last. 46% of those surveyed said they will have to delay their retirement plans. So what does this mean? What does it mean for your company? What does it mean for America? Did you know that for the first time in U.S. history, banks now own a greater share of residential housing net worth than all individuals combined? The average personal debt is now almost $44,000 for every man, woman, and child. Average credit card debt, almost $16,000. And in 2005, when the economy was doing good, Americans allowed their personal savings rate to drop to the lowest level since 1933, the worst year of the Great Depression. And then, when their savings was almost nil, what happened? The economy crashed. Is it any wonder that people are stressed? And how does this affect your company? Well, over 30 years ago, a groundbreaking study broke down the impact of employee financial stress on overall company productivity and costs. A survey among human resources executives identified financial illiteracy of workers to be the most critical, unaddressed workplace issue. The impact on companies includes, but frankly is not limited to, things like pay satisfaction. You know, if employees earn enough to live comfortably, studies show their rate of pay is really not a significant factor in their job satisfaction. However, if employees mismanage money, no amount you pay them will ever be enough. Divorce. We're all aware that financial stress is a leading cause of divorce, which can lead to employees having to relocate, needing more employer services, such as counseling, or just suffering from significant workplace distraction. Healthcare costs. Obviously, we all know how stress impacts our health in a negative way. And that negative impact on your employees' health can cost you raising health insurance premiums. Safety. Financial stress can impact a worker's sleep, cause distractions, a loss of focus, as well as increasing instances of substance abuse issues, making the workplace less safe for themselves and others. Productivity. Financial issues caused increased absenteeism as well as a general lack of focus. And how about turnover? Obviously, financial issues could force employees to seek new living situations, leading to them having to leave their current employer. Which means, of course, they have to be replaced. The new employee has to be trained at that expense. Customer service. Stressed employees can cost the company valued customers. And how about internal theft? Financially stressed employees are more likely to push the envelope of ethical behavior, studies show. Security clearances. Do some of your key employees need security clearances to do their jobs? Well, obviously, financial issues and a damaged credit rating could lead to an employee losing a needed security clearance. And then, at the far end of the spectrum, financial stress has been a contributing factor in many cases of mass shootings and murder-suicides in the workplace. So we want to introduce to you a much-needed employee benefit. It's called the Worth Account. This is an award-winning financial management system that can be used by an individual. It consists of software and coaching, and it works sort of like the GPS system for your car does. Just like a GPS system shows you the quickest way to get where you're going, a way that takes you the least amount of time, and that saves you the most amount on gas, our program does the same for your finances, showing you the quickest way to zero debt, paying the least amount of interest. It's an intuitive, algorithm-driven program that will turn anyone into a better money manager. Guaranteed. Our average client is getting out of debt completely in 7 to 11 years, including their 30-year mortgage. And our average client is saving over $120,000. All that is without changing their budget. Why not help your employees to help themselves? Why not show them a tool that they can use as their own personal economic recovery system? This is an employee benefit you can offer your employees that costs you, the company, absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, we can even discount the program for your employees and, if you like, even return a percentage back to the company that can be used to offset costs of other employee benefits. We can design an employee benefit offer that is customized for your company and provide you with a variety of tools to introduce it to your team members, from website banners, articles for the company newsletter, webinars, and more. Did I mention that the program is award-winning? One of the awards it has won is the coveted Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award. For 25 years, Ernst & Young, one of the top CPA firms in the world, has recognized entrepreneurs and business owners worldwide for their vision, innovation, courage, and leadership in building businesses that influence the way we live and contribute to the vibrancy of our local communities and global markets. The founders and innovators of the Worth Account were recognized with this award. Another award that our program has won is the Editor's Choice Award from Personal Real Estate Investor magazine. Because this program isn't just about managing your finances, it's also about building equity in real estate really quickly. Okay? Restoring the American dream of actual real home ownership. We have been endorsed by national financial leaders across the nation, from the publisher of Broker Banker magazine to the author of 1 Minute Millionaire, Mark Victor Hansen, and the author of Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, T. Harv Eker. So let me ask you, how many of your people might be drowning in debt? How many are not drowning in debt, but would like to be better money managers, save more for their retirement, pay off their mortgage? Because wouldn't it make sense not to have debt? What would debt freedom look like? People love this program. Even this gentleman, who admits that, he was ultra-conservative in nature, and it took him almost a year before he decided to get on this program. Of course, once he did, he was thrilled and declares it the best financial decision he's made in his adult life. Many clients report to us that they really feel that their lifestyle has improved since they've gotten on the program. They're investing in their retirement accounts, taking vacations, but all while paying off debt. Why does this happen? Well, part of the reason is this program really motivates people to stay on track with their financial plan. It also gives them the tools that they need to make better financial choices. And if people are not spending money on things they really don't need, It obviously gives them more money to spend on the things that they do need and the things that really improve the quality of their life. People need this program. Did you know that the average American has 11 to 13 lines of credit? They all have different terms, interest rates, balances, and payment amounts. So, how do you pay off that kind of debt the fastest way? And how do you do it in a way that saves the most money? More importantly, how do you do it in a way that allows you to stick to that financial plan, that motivates you? Okay. Did you know that of all the people that go to a financial planner, that only 14% of those people have stuck to that financial plan through the first year? By year 2, it drops to 11%. We have to assume that people that go to a financial planner are more motivated than the average person. Okay. So obviously that is not a very good statistic. But do you know that the Worth account is so successful in helping motivate people and giving them needed discipline that after 4 years, 95% of our clients are actively engaged with this program and using it regularly to manage their money. And our average client reports getting more than 20% better results than were projected for them originally with their savings analysis. As one client put it, when you can see it, you can affect it. One of the things this program does is it really helps people to make better financial choices. There are tools built into this program that I jokingly call behavior modification tools. One of them is called True Cost, and it actually shows the user the actual real cost of a purchase in terms of their debt load and the impact it's going to have on their financial future and the date that they are going to be debt-free. This is a perfect blend of technology and psychology. It's sort of as if it was designed by a Harvard math geek and Dr. Phil. Comparative calculations with the software instantly direct the user to the quickest way to zero debt, paying the least in interest. Banking strategies are built into the algorithms of the software that actually manipulate the interest rates among the various debts to be in the user's favor. Additionally, psychological tools built into the software motivate and educate clients so that they're excited, they're making better financial decisions, and over half of our clients report getting better results than what they initially were projected to get. Here's an example of a $200,000 mortgage that someone had and used our program on. Now, if you look at the conventional way that they were paying their mortgage, you would see that after 5.5 years, they might get that $200,000 balance down to, $184,000. And it's obviously going to take them 30 years to pay off that mortgage. They're overall going to pay $231,677 in interest on that mortgage. Okay? But with the Worth account, their balance after 1 year on the program was $184,000. Okay? 4 years ahead of schedule. Their repayment time overall for their mortgage is now only 10.4 years, giving them 20 years of not having to make mortgage payments, money that they can be putting into their retirement account. Overall, they'll end up paying only $70,000 in interest as opposed to $231,000 in interest, an interest savings of $161,000. And again, our program works without people even having to change their budget. The first step to achieving your financial goals begins with debt elimination. The first step for our clients finding out if this program is right for them begins with a savings analysis. So what we ask you to do is just invite your employees to have a free savings analysis done to see if this program is right for them. Whatever their savings analysis shows them in terms of savings for the program will be guaranteed if they get activated on the program. The Worth program comes with a variety of different features that users will find out about when they're actually being shown the program in a one-on-one demo as part of their savings analysis process. All of our clients, and we have over 70,000 clients nationwide now, all of our clients love our program. We have an A rating in the Better Business Bureau. And our clients tell us after they get on the program that they're amazed at how well it performs, and they're always saying things that, like, it performs better than I expected. I thought my savings was going to be X, but it's even more than that now. Here, this lady saved $65,000 in interest, and without the software, in that same period of time, she would have ended up paying $72,000 in interest. So what will it mean for the growth of your company when your employees no longer have financial stress in their life because they're managing their money well? Let's invite your employees to get a free savings analysis so they can see what their payoff time is going to be. As I mentioned, our average client savings is over $120,000 on the front end. Our average client is putting away an extra $400,000 to $700,000 on the back end. And what I mean by that is this: if they're paying off their mortgage 20 years early and they're financially disciplined, and after they pay off their mortgage, they're just taking that entire mortgage payment and putting it into their retirement plan, this is the cash accumulation that they will have at the end of 30 years, when normally they would have just been getting done paying off their mortgage. Our average client is paying off a 30-year mortgage in just 7 to 11 years. Now, what option would you choose? And when it comes to your employees, which employee do you want? Do you want a before employee, or do you want an after employee? Again, clients love our program. As this client mentions, when they first got on the program, it showed that they were going to be paid off in 6.1 years. But after getting on the program and playing around with their numbers, which basically means they probably did play around with their budget, they're now scheduled to pay off their 25-year mortgage in 4.75 years. We tell people, hey, these savings analysis that we show you, you can achieve these without changing your budget. But you know what a lot of people do once they get on the program? They do change their budget. And what I mean by that is they quit spending their money on things that they really don't need to be spending their money on, which means that they have now more money to go to things that they really do need and to invest, to pay off debt, or money to improve the quality of their life. We all waste money in areas we don't need to be wasting money on. The Worth account helps people stop doing that. Now, in the years that the Worth account has been around, since 2004, we have helped people save over $550 million in interest. We have helped people to accumulate over $25 billion in projected wealth accumulation. Again, 30-year mortgages are paid off in an average of 7 to 11 years, but often as low as 5 years, 4 years. And our average homeowner is saving over $120,000 in interest. Now, when it comes to pay satisfaction, how much better can you get than someone that is managing their money effectively, paying off their debt, and having that incredible feeling of excitement about their future? Again, the Worth account as an employee benefit. We can discount it for your employees. We can customize pricing for your employees, and potentially even give some of the money back to the company as well. Money that can be used to maybe offset some other employee benefit. Now, as far as the features of the program go, this program will pay off any kind of debt. If someone has a mortgage, great. If they don't have a mortgage, that's fine too. This program helps people pay off their consumer debt and gets them ready to be in the right financial shape to get approved for a mortgage. For those that do have a mortgage, this is not a biweekly program. It doesn't require them to refinance anything or take on any new debt. There's no alteration to their current standard of living. This also works with multiple mortgages and properties. If you have employees that maybe own a rental property on the side or a second home, this will work on those at the same time. The cost of the program for your employees is simply a percentage of what their projected savings is, typically 1 to 3%. There are no monthly or annual fees. Clients get automatic upgrades with the program and unlimited personal coaching and client support. So, for more information about how to get this program set up at your company as an employee benefit, just call us, because we're on a mission to take back the American dream of home ownership. Thanks for your time here today. Be looking to hear from you.